We have been talking all year about how good this Kansas defense has been, but we haven't talked much about just how good the offense is too. Iowa State brings in the number 7 offense in Lawrence, but Kansas itself is setting at number 3 offensive yardage. People seem to get lost in just how good Kansas's defense is that they overlook the offense and what they can actually do. The offense gets better and better each week and look to show everybody in the nation just how good they are. Welcome to 688 The Bull Kansas Jayhawk football press conference with Kansas head coach Slacker Gaming. Coach, Iowa State brings in the top 10 offensive team. With the defense playing so well, what do you think your team could do to stop them? Well, they're just really balanced in both the passing and rushing aspect on offense. So we know that what we are capable of, and I think that we have a great game plan to knock them off on what they usually do. After watching game film and everything, we feel like we saw a few things that we think we can disrupt, and hopefully that'll lead to a good outcome. Your team itself comes in with arguably the best offense as well in the nation. Do you feel like they aren't getting the respect of other teams in the nation in general? Honestly, don't really mind that they don't really talk about how good our offense is. I know we have a great defense, but the offense is just as good. And with them not really being talked about as much, people are trying so hard to figure out how to beat our defense that our offense just keeps scoring points. With top 10 ranked Baylor coming in next week, what do you tell your guys to keep them focused and not overlook this Iowa State team? I mean, we tell them what we tell them every game, and that's just to focus on the one team at a time, 1 week at a time, and we have time to prepare for that game next week. But first, we have to take care of today's game and preparations, and they usually do a good job about not looking forward. And to be honest with you, most guys probably don't even know who we play next week. Thank you, Coach, and good luck.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Both of these teams ranked among the best teams in the country in terms of passing offense. That's to be expected. Both head coaches are innovators, known as offensive gurus. Not that they totally abandoned the running game, but they're known more for finding the latest cutting-edge philosophy in the pass. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
Welcome to 688 The Bull Kansas Jayhawk football radio. Iowa State going to start with this one first. Decker is going to throw right or left to Anderson for a first down there. 3rd and 10, Decker's in shotgun, takes a snap, looking, he's going to get sacked and brought down, and that's going to be the second sack by Gary Parrish so far in this game. Kansas just getting enough pressure almost every play on Iowa State so far. We talked about how good this Iowa State offense can be. It'll be really important to see Kansas defense do something here. The punt from Iowa State. Bailey going to grab it. He's got the left side. He's got a guy to miss. He breaks it. The 40, the 50, the other side, the 40. He jukes the punter, the 30. And finally brought down after a 52-yard return from Tyrell Bailey. A huge return on the punt. Normally, he doesn't return punts, but he does, and it pays off on this one. 2nd and 11 for Blanton, already at the 24-yard line. Changing the play. We'll see what he changes it to. Looks like the tight end Lawrence doesn't have anybody on him. We'll see if he looks his way early in this. Play clock down to 6. He hikes it, throws it over the middle. It is Lawrence, and Blanton connects with his favorite tight end, and he gets down to about the 1-yard line. It's going to be, 23 yards there on the play. A little wobbly on the pass, but the tight end able to catch it, but not able to get in. Finally brought down by the safety at the 1. 1st and goal, more in motion, and Blanton's going to keep this one. They saw the motion coming, and everyone thought it was going outside, and Blanton keeps it himself, runs it up the middle for the Kansas touchdown. Kansas starting off well in this one, 7-0. 2nd and 1 for Iowa State. Decker's in shotgun, guy in motion. Looking, he's going to throw over the middle. He's going to find Porter, and that's going to be a first down, 13-yard reception for him. Iowa State looking to move here. After a false start penalty, it's going to be 1st and 15. Decker's going to throw the right. Find Porter again, and he's got the first down. Gain is 16 on the throw to the right for Iowa State. Iowa State from the Kansas 35-yard line. He's going to throw the left to Dean as tight end. He's going to get down to about the 24. A gain of 11 for Iowa State. 3rd and 13, looking to keep it going here. Harrison going to take the handoff, and he gets the first down. 14 yards on the rush by Josh Harrison. You saw the delay there. Normally that play doesn't work. It does in this situation. Catches Kansas off guard, and first down for Iowa State. Deckers takes a snap, throws over the middle to Brock, his running back. He gets 8 yards on the reception and not a first down on 3rd down. So 4th and 1, Iowa State gonna try to kick it here. Kansas defense playing very shallow, and they were hoping or thinking that Iowa State might fake it, and they do not. They take the 3. 1st and 10, 2:03 left to go in the first quarter. Zapp going to get the handoff at the middle. He's got a big gain there, 10 yards up the middle for him. The gaps just blew open, and Zapp just runs right through them. 2nd and 11, Iowa State looking like they're bringing the blitz, going to pack the middle in. They do, and it's going to be picked up. He's going to throw deep, and he finds Jay Weems. Jay Weems making the diving catch, 46 yards on that throw. Jax Blanton wanted his guy. He went after him, didn't even really beat his guy. The pass was just that good. Threads it, and Weems catches it for a Kansas first down. 3rd and goal for Blanton in the shotgun. Zapp with him back there. Usually Zapp is always looked at in the red zone. We'll see if Blanton decides to. It looks like he's changing something at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what he comes up with here. 8 seconds left to go on the clock, and he's going to scramble to the right. Blanton's going to keep it, and he is fumble. He loses the ball. It's picked up by Iowa State. We'll have to see if he crossed the line of scrimmage or crossed the end zone for the touchdown. It looks like he did, but he did fumble it. I'm not sure when he lost control of it. We'll have to go to the instant replay to find out, but the call on the field is that is a fumble turnover, Iowa State ball for the touchback. It does look like it was punched out. We'll have to see what they say about when he had control of it. He's at about the inch line, and it looks like he still has the ball. That's going to be a tough one. That might come down to the fact that they called it as a fumble on the field. After the crazy turnover at the 1-yard line, Decker is going to pitch this one back to Brock. Brock's got a lot of room, the 30, 35, 40, up to about the 43 yards, 22-yard rush by Brock. A perfect time to run the option, and Iowa State looking good on the run. 1st and 10, Decker in shotgun after the big run from his running back. He takes a snap, looking. He's going to scramble to the left. He's got a guy, but he's going to pick up the blitz. Oh, no, he doesn't, but he does have the first down. Finally pushed out after 11-yard rush by Deckers, and he's got the first down and the train moving for Iowa State. 1st and 10, Decker's in shotgun, guy in motion, takes a snap, looking, throws to the right, finds this guy in Porter, one of his top wide receivers, and he's got 10 yards and a first down again for Iowa State. Iowa State moving right down the field. 1st and 10 for Deckers, takes it. He's going to pitch it back to Brock, and Brock's got a lot of room. The 30, the 20, the 15, finally brought down after 21 yards by Brock. They've ran that option play a few times now. Kansas not ready for it that time, and just like that, Iowa State already down in the red zone. 3rd and 3 for Iowa State. Deckers in the shotgun. He's going to scramble left. He's going to throw left. He's got a guy in the end zone open for a touchdown. Looks like Anderson able to come down with it. I'm not sure he got both feet, or he got 1 foot inbound. We'll have to take a look at the replay, but a beautifully designed play, wide open. The pass is good. He actually gets both inbounds. Iowa State 10, Kansas 7. 1st and 10, Blanton going to hand this off to his backup, Rogers. Rogers got a bunch of room on the left side. He's up to the 40, finally brought down after about 18 yards on the rush by Tom Rogers. Been seeing him used more in the offensive packages lately. Good run there for him. 2nd and 5, just under 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Blanton changing something at the line of scrimmage. He takes a snap. He looks right, throws right, finds Weems, his guy, and he's got a big first down, 13 yards for Jay Weems. Just a simple curl route. One of those things where you just hope that your guy turns around in time. He does. It gets the first down. 3rd and 6, 2:20 left to go in the second quarter. Blanton in shotgun, changing the play again at the line of scrimmage. Something he's been doing a lot as of lately. We'll see what he has called up here. 10 seconds left to go on the clock. He throws to the right. He finds his tight end in Adrian Lawrence, but they are going to mark him short. It's going to be 4th and 1. It'll be interesting to see if Kansas goes for it or kicks the field goal. They elect for the field goal, and the tie score is going to be 10-10. 1:49 left to go in the second quarter. After a big 3-and-out, Kansas with the ball, 1:35 left to go in the second quarter before halftime. 1st and 10, Blanton takes a shotgun snap. He's going to scramble right. He's going to throw deep, and he's got a guy. It's Jay Weems, and he catches it 42 yards on the reception. Already a huge reception in the game, and that's going to be a second one. It looks like he does get the foot in bounds. 1:29 left to go. The handoff to Zap. A surprising handoff. It surprises everybody. He dives for the first down, and he gets it. 3rd and 2, 30 seconds left to go. We'll see what Kansas draws up here. Usually, it's Zap getting the ball, but with 3rd and 2, Kansas has 1 timeout left. 20 seconds now left on the clock. We'll see if they decide to go for it and run it and just... If they don't get it, use the timeout. He hikes it. It's 12 seconds left. Zap's on the right side. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Ben Zap. It was basically a run for the pylon, and Zap wins the sprint, and he gets the touchdown. Kansas looks like they're going to go in the halftime up 17-10.
Lead 17-10.
Coming out the second half, Kansas going to start off with the ball here. Clayton, and usually that means option, and he fakes it there. He keeps it. He pitches it the last second. Zap, the 40, the 50, the 40. Is he gone? The 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Nobody's catching him. 74 yards for Ben Zap on the option. If Clayton is in there, the chances are it's going to be an option, and they still can't cover it, and Zap makes them pay. A huge pitch out there. 74 yards to start the second half, and Kansas up 24-10. Deckers in the shotgun is going to hand it off to Brock. Brock makes a guy miss. He's up to the 30. He might be gone. No, finally brought down from behind, but a huge gain by Brock. He's almost to 100 yards already. Hit in the backfield by Rima Tucker. Usually a great tackler, but not able to bring him down. He's up to about the 40-yard line, almost to midfield. Deckers in shotgun. Guy moving from right to left. Gonna take the snap. It's gonna be a pitch to Brock, and they've run this play before, and it works again. The 50, the 40, finally pushed out after 21 yards by Brock. 3rd and 8. Iowa State needing a score here. Gonna hand it off to Harrison. They did this play earlier. This time does not work. Earlier it did. Iowa State gonna elect to kick the field goal here on 4th and 9, and a huge turn of events there, going right down the field and just stops short. The field goal up and good. Kansas up 24-13. 1st and 10 for Blanton. Zap back in the backfield with him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Zap. Zap's got some room on the left side and finally brought down after a 16-yard rush by Zap. Zap already over 150 yards on the game already. A huge job by him so far. 4th and 3. Looks like Kansas going to stay out there with Blanton. Blanton sends a guy in motion at Zap, and Zap has been such a good receiver for them the last couple of games. We'll see if they look his way on 4th and 3. 2 seconds left to go on the clock, and they're going to snap it. Blanton's going to throw deep, and he does. He throws a Zap, and Zap catches it. Zap catches it, the diving catch. He catches it, and he's going to be down at about the 7-yard line. Blanton must have saw something he liked. He sends Zap out there and just runs a go route, and Zap beats his guy and gets them 1st and goal. 2nd and goal for Kansas. Zap in the backfield. Blanton's going to hand it off to him, and Zapp's going to take it inside, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run there for Ben Zapp. Looking good so far in the game. I believe that's his 3rd touchdown already this game. Blanton going to hand it off to Zapp again. Up the middle he goes. Not even touched till he gets to the secondary. Brought down after 17 yards. Zapp narrowing in to the 200-yard mark. Already 3 touchdowns on the game. 3rd and 6. Blanton in the shotgun. Zapp back there with him. Play clock running down. 2 seconds on that. Takes a snap. Blanton looking. He's going to run himself, and he's going to run out of bounds, but not after getting the 1st down. And just like that, Kansas continues to run off the time. This one might be over. 1st and 10 for Blanton. 5:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. Blanton takes a snap. He's looking right. He's going to run it again, and this time he gets into the end zone for the touchdown and does not fumble. Could have had a rushing touchdown earlier, but fumbles at the half-yard line. This time breaks the plane. Kansas 38, Iowa State 13. He actually ran a couple big runs that drive that really set them up. 2:22 left to go. 4th and 2. Kansas electing to kick the field goal here. This is going to be a deeper field goal, but not for Berg. It's up and good, no problem. And Kansas gonna win this one 41-13 over Iowa State. Iowa State coming in as one of the best offenses in the land, and you know Kansas's defense and what they could do, but Kansas's offense was really the prime spectacular. Ben Zapp almost 200 yards on the running game, almost 100 yards through the passing game, and then on top of that, 3 rushing touchdowns. Welcome back to 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk football radio with Kansas head coach Slacker Gaming. Coach, you were really able to move the ball on offense today while your defense held down that Cyclone offensive attack. What did they do so well today to keep the momentum going?
They just did what they normally did, kept moving the ball and kept getting 1st downs until we got the ball in the end zone. Again, not sure why people think this offense isn't good, but I guess it's maybe our defense gets the spotlight too much.
Zapp had another 3 touchdowns today, making it a total of 7 in the last 2 games. You say he gets better as the season goes. Is that another example of it?
Yeah, I mean, he runs hard and stays strong, and today he got into the end zone a few more times. I don't think the game plan has really changed or moved much, but he's breaking more tackles, and he's just being stronger with his runs as we get through the season.
Your team seems to be getting stronger as the season goes. What is their ceiling?
Honestly, I don't think we really have a ceiling for this team and what they can do. This is the best all-around team I have ever coached. I've had some really, really good defenses, and I've had some really, really great offenses, but this team is great at both. And so, you know, I'm lucky to be able to coach these young men and see them grow from year to year and see them become what they have this season. It's just really special, but I don't think they have a ceiling. Every time I think that they are playing at the best they can, they come out the next week and they do even better. So, yeah, just no really ceiling for this group of guys, and I'm so thankful to coach them.
Thank you, Coach. Kansas offense and defense are just too powerful in this one, winning 41-13 behind another 3 touchdowns from Ben Zapp. Kansas will improve to 11-0 on the season and will be taking on a top 10 team in Baylor next week in Lawrence. This is 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk football radio, and we will see you next week.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any more Kansas rebuild action. If you're just now finding this video, make sure you check out the description below. There's a whole playlist of everything in the whole rebuild for Kansas, so make sure you go back and watch it to know what's going on. Till next time, Slacker out.